Hello everyone, welcome back to WordPress tutorials, chapter number 2. In this tutorial we are going to learn the WordPress settings. Starting with the general settings. General settings. WordPress general settings is used to set the basic configuration settings for your site. In the settings administration screen, it is a default settings screen. Following are the steps to access general settings. Let's start with step 1. Click on Settings, General option in the WordPress. General Settings. Site title. It displays the name of the site in the template header. Let's change that to WordPress first site. Tagline. Displays a short sentence about your site. WordPress address URL. It is the URL of the WordPress directory where all your core application files are present. Site address URL. It is the URL of WordPress directory where your all core application files are present. Email address. Enter your email address, which helps to recover your password or any update. Membership. Anyone can register an account on your site after you check this box. New user default role. The default role is set for newly registered users or members. Time zone. Sets the time zone based on the particular city. Date format. Sets the date format as you need to display on the site. Time format. Sets the time format as you need to display on the site. Week starts on option. Select the weekday which you prefer to start for WordPress calendar. By default, it is set as Monday. Site language. Site language for the WordPress dashboard. Sets the language of your site. Let's move to the step 2. After filling all the information about general settings, click on Save Changes button. It saves all your general settings information. Our settings have been saved. Let's move to the second option in settings, the writing. It controls the writing experience and provides options for customizing WordPress site. These settings control the features in the adding and editing posts, pages, and post types, as well as the optional functions like remote publishing, post via email, and update services. Following steps to access the writing settings. To change writing settings, go to Settings, then select Writing option. Following are the details of the fields on the page. Formatting. This field defines two sub-options for better use experience. The first option converts emoticons like smiley to graphics on display will turn text-based emoticons into graphical-based emoticons. The second option, WordPress should correctly invalidly nested HTML, automatically corrects the invalid HTML placed within the posts and pages. Default post category. It is a category to be applied to a post and you can leave it uncategorized. Default post format. It is used by themes to select post format to be applied to a post or create different styles for different types of posts. Post via email. This option uses the email address to create posts and publishes posts on your blog through email. To use this, you'll need to set up a secret email account with a POP3 access, and an email received at this address will be posted. A mail server. It allows reading the emails that you send to the WordPress and stores them for retrieval. For this, you need to have POP3 compatible mail server, and it will have URL address such as mail.example.com, which should You should enter here a login name. To create posts, WordPress will need its own email account. The login name will use the email address and should be kept as a secret, as spammers will post links redirecting to their own websites. A password. Set password for the above email address. Default mail category. It allows selecting custom category for all the posts that are published by a post by email feature. Update services. When you publish a new post, WordPress will automatically notify the site update services in the box. See the update services on the codex for the long list of possible services. After filling in about information, click on Save Changes button to save your information. Once the writing settings are saved, let's move on to the reading section. Reading setting is used to set the content related to the front page. You can set the number of posts to be displayed on the main page. Following are the steps to access the reading settings. Click on Settings, then Reading option in WordPress. Settings Reading. Front page displays is the first option you could see. This section is used to display the front page in any of the following format. Your latest posts. It displays latest posts on the front page. A static page. It displays the static pages on the front page. Front page. You can select the actual page you want to display on the front page from the drop-down. Post page. You can select the post page from the drop-down which contains posts. We'll stick to your latest posts. Blog pages show at most the number of posts to be displayed per page or site. By default, it is set as 10. You can increase or decrease. Syndication feeds show the most recent. The user can view the number of posts when they download one of the site feeds. By default, it is set to 10. For each article in a feed, show. This section is used to display the post by selecting any one of the following formats. Full text, it displays the complete post. It is set as default, as we can see on the screen. Summary, it displays the summary of the post. We'll stick to the full text. Search engine visibility. After clicking on the checkbox, discourage search engines from indexing this site. Your site will be ignored by search engine. We wouldn't want to check this box. We want our website to be search engine friendly. Click on Save Changes. Let's move to the next option, Discussion Setting. WordPress discussion setting can be defined as an interaction between the bloggers and the visitors. These settings are done by the admin to have a control over the post pages that come in through users. Following are the steps to access the discussion setting. Click on Settings, then on Discussion. The first option we have is Default Article Settings. These settings are default to new pages you create or new posts. This contains 3 more settings. They are: attempt to notify any blogs linked to form the article. When you publish articles, then it sends a notification, sends pings, a trackback to other blogs. Allow link notifications from other blogs, pingbacks and trackbacks. Access pings from other blogs. Allow people to post comments and new articles. This option allow or disallow other people to comment on your article. Using this setting, you can change the setting as per your will for individual articles. Other comment settings. This setting has the following options. Comment author must fill out name and email. When you check this box, it is mandatory for visitors to fill the name and email address. Users must be registered and logged in to comment. If you check this box, only those registered visitors can leave comments. If not checked, anyone can leave any number of comments. Let's change that to users must be registered. Automatically close comments on articles older than days. This option allows you to accept comments only for a particular period of time, as per your wish. Enable threaded nested comments. When you check this option, visitors can reply or have a discussion and get responses. Break comments into pages with top-level comments per page and the page displayed by default. If your pages are getting a lot of comments, then you can split them into different pages by checking this box. Comments should be displayed with the comments at the top of each page. You can arrange the comments in the form of ascending or descending order. Email you whenever. This setting contains two options, namely, anyone posts a comment. When you check into this box, the author gets email for every single comment that is posted. A comment is held for moderation. This is used in case you don't want your comment to be updated before it's moderated by the admin. We rather stick to the second option before a comment appears. This setting allows how your posts are controlled. There are two more settings as followed. Comment must be manually approved. If you check this box, then only the approved comments by the admin can be displayed on the posts or pages. Comment author must have a previously approved comment. This can be checked when you want to approve a comment of an author who has commented and his email address matches the email address of the previous posted comment. Otherwise, the comment is held for moderation. Content moderation. Contain only a specific number of links that are allowed into a comment. Comment blacklist. You can input your own words, spam words, which you do not want your visitors to enter into the comments. URL, email, etc. Later, it would filter the comments. Avatars. Avatar is a small image that displays at the top right-hand corner of the dashboard screen beside your name. It is like your profile picture. Here you have a few more options where you can set your avatar for Wordpress site. Avatar display. It displays your avatar besides your name when it is checked. Maximum rating. You have 4 other options of avatar you can use. They are G, PG, R and X. This is the age section where you select according to which type of audience you want to display your posts. Avatar display. This default avatar. In this option there are a few more types of avatars with images. You can keep these avatars according to your visitor email address. Let's choose the avatar logo. Click on Save Changes to effect the changes. The next option we are going to discuss is media settings. It is used to set the height and width of images which you are going to use on your website. Following are the details of the fields in media settings. Thumbnail size. Set the size of the thumbnail. You can increase the width or decrease the width. By default, the sizes are 150 by 150. Medium size. Set the size, height and width of medium size images. Large size. To set width and height of larger images. Uploading files. After checking this box, the upload image will be arranged into year and month based folder. After you're done with the changes, click on Save Changes. The next topic is Permalinks. From the Settings section, click the Permalinks. Permalink is a permanent link to a particular blog post or category. It allows setting the default permalink structure. These settings are used to add permalinks to your posts in WordPress. Following are the steps to access permalink settings. Here are the few settings you can see on the screen. Common settings. Check any of the radio buttons to choose your permalink structure for your blogs. A default. It sets the default URL structure in WordPress, which is also called as plain. Day and name. It sets URL structure according to date and name in your posts. Month and name. It sets the URL structure according to the month and name in your posts. Numeric. It sets number of in URL structure in your posts. A post name. It says post name in the URL structure in your posts. Custom structure. It says the URL structure of your choice by writing design name in the given box. We'll stick to the post name. Other optional options. You can add custom structure for main category or tag URL. If your text box is empty, the default settings is used. Here you have two options, category base and tag base. Category base add custom prefix to your catalog category URL. Tag base adds custom prefix to your tags URL. Once we are done changes, click on Save Changes button. Permanent structures are updated. Well, that's all for today. In this tutorial we have covered the topics, the settings sections in WordPress. We have discussed general settings, writing settings, reading settings, discussion settings, media settings and permalink settings. We hope you enjoyed our WordPress tutorial. We'll get back with more tutorials on WordPress. Until then, have a nice day.